Hi, I'm Hannah. Welcome to my channel. It's called Jewish Education at Home. And I want to talk today for this video about davening at home with your little ones, preschoolers, kindergartners, your young children, and prayer. So to start, let's just define what is prayer, what is davening, right? It's very simple. It just means talking to Hashem. And davening at school is going to look very different than how it looks in your house. Okay, like at school, teachers tell me, like, how many songs do you sing with your children, right? With your students? 5, 6, 7 short songs, right? And everyone's probably in a circle. It's structured. But at home, it's just very different because you're not a teacher. You're the parent, okay? And this is not a school, this is your home. It's a very different environment. It's a very different atmosphere than in a school. But what you're doing, because what is davening is talking to Hashem. So what you're doing in your home is you're helping your child develop a relationship with Hashem. At this age, the preschool age, preschool, kindergarten, that age bracket, young children, connecting to Hashem, connecting to God is very natural. They just have this natural spirituality, and keeping in mind, like, I know for me, I try to keep in mind, okay, sometimes we're not going to get from song 1, 2, 3. We're not going to like go through the motions of the song. Not all the time. Some days we do, and that's great. But some days we don't. And that's also okay, because in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, I want to help my children develop a lasting connection to Hashem. Without pressure of like, okay, we have to get through every single piece of the davening that they would have done in school. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to say was, what songs should you choose when davening with your kids, when, trying to start davening with your kids at home? And I guess that goes back to what is prayer and the goal in your head, which is to help your children develop a connection to Hashem. And what is prayer? Okay, so let's think. Let's break it down. Prayer, Jewish prayer. It consists of 3 things. There's praise. Okay, we, praise Hashem, thanking Hashem for something, and asking Hashem. That's the 3 parts of a prayer for grown-ups, whatever, but it applies for children also. And I don't want to tell you what songs to pick because I feel like it's so personal. And it's what's important to you and what you want to teach your kids, like what songs you want to teach your kids that will help them, develop that relationship with Hashem. But I try to keep in the back of my head the praise, thanking, and asking. And when I started davening with my children, my young children, okay, I picked 3 songs that I felt represented that. And for me, what I felt represented those 3 parts of prayer, praise, thank, ask, was Moda'ani for in the morning, Shema Yisrael, and some kind of a Mashiach song. Doing those 3 songs took us 5 minutes, right? And but it's not overwhelming them, because when we first started homeschooling, nobody wanted to daven. Nobody was interested. It was like a burden for them. So it was like, okay, let's take a step back. And for a little bit of time, I did not push it at all. And then I did 3 songs with them, and that was good. That was good. And then we built up from there. And you can totally add more as you see, like sometimes they'll be sitting there just like staring at you like they want more, right? So you can add more. And I just find the preschool age so fun. That's like my favorite age. It's so fun to daven with them. The songs are great. Like, have fun with it. Try to just like get into it also yourself. And use that time also for your own connection. Like, I know it sounds funny, but like, I'll sing these songs, I'm like jamming. I'm like, yeah, every morning when I wake up, you get into it and you sing, and my voice goes up and down, and I'm singing like no one's listening, right? It's just my kids. They're not judging you. They're little. They love it. I want to just recommend one Siddur that I think is amazing for kids. It's called My First Sing-Along Siddur. I'm sorry, I don't have it. We've bought this Siddur many times. It's like 3-4 times, and it gets opened and closed every day, that it just rips. Then we buy another one and buy another one, and then we just haven't bought a new one in a little bit of time. But it's an amazing Siddur. I'll put a link below. It comes with a CD so that you can learn the songs together. There's plenty of songs to choose from on this CD. It's really good. You can learn the songs together. You'll listen to them together, sing them together, jam with them together, enjoy it. They're really good songs. They got good beats. I wanted to mention this as well at the end here because I'm the person that suggested I make this video about davening with little ones, with young children. Said that they're not from a strong background, like a strong Jewish background. So I wanted to address that also, how to work around this, because I'm a Baal Tshuva or Balas Tshuva, I don't know what a female, male, okay, and I also did not grow up with much of a Jewish background, and then in my 20s I got more into it. And my husband as well is a ger tzedek. He has his videos up here explaining his conversion story. So neither one of us comes from a place where we are like, okay, I know what I'm doing and this is what I grew up with, so I'm going to do it with my own kids. Like, we're kind of starting from, the foundation, we're starting from zero, right? Children's books, I feel, teach so much, and we as adults can learn so much from children, and the things that we teach our children is for us also. And I feel very strongly about this just because of where I see myself, is that I was coming from a pure place when I was trying to teach my own children. I was coming from a place of, I want to learn with you, I want to grow with you. It's very special to do that with your children, to grow together. I know I'm learning Chumash with my daughter. I'm learning how to translate Chumash. It's pretty exciting for me. You're at a place where you're also learning the prayers, even if they're kid songs. I feel like for myself, I get into it so much because it's all new to me. I never grew up with these songs. I never heard them before. I think they're great songs, They're very meaningful, and I can only hope that my kids feel the way that I feel, like when I'm davening with them and singing these kid songs with them, and how I feel inside. I can only hope that they feel it as well and take that inspiration with them throughout their whole lives. So you're in a good place, you're growing together, you're learning together, and it's a beautiful, beautiful, special thing. So that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching through. Bye-bye.